I'm about to show you how I was able to get this mix to sound from sounding like this to sounding like this. That's a session right there. My name is Bomi Solomon. I'm a music producer. I have 2 Grammy nominations and I work with a whole bunch of artists from Beyonce, Rihanna, Ray J, T-Pain, Soul Super Sam, McKenna Davis, Z Money, and a whole bunch of other people like that. The music, the drums. How would you get your beat to sound like a pro? I figured out how to get my beat to sound professional. This is like a roadmap. How did we get this vocal to sound like this?
Doing it right. Think that it'd be cool if I roll through in a benzo. Make sure situation is cool, no window. Take you on the whole show on the low, you know though. You're doing it right. You're doing it right.
Your beat cannot crack these phone speakers or any other little speakers that you can find, you already took an L. Your kick is the most important thing. It's the concept that matters. I hope you enjoy this courses. Stay tuned. Bomi Solomon, make better sounding record. All right. So let's figure out what did I do on these vocals to make it sound so, so nice and good the way it is. What's the lead? The lead and the chorus section, which is this. I'm gonna try to remove everything so you guys can hear the before and the after. So all the plugins that I didn't use, I'm gonna take those out. I didn't use the de-esser either, so let me take that out so there's no confusion. And there. Okay, there's a compression here. It's a volume change, we didn't use that. So here is the raw vocal. Well, keep in mind that it's going through my mix bus chain, but we probably won't. Let me see. Oh yeah, so we might as well just take that off too, so we can hear like the true representation of what the raw version is doing.
You're doing it right. You're doing it right.
So then let's start putting them back in. All right, so this is without the effect. This is with the effect. Yeah, the effect is like way in the back and it's not doing too much. How did we get this vocal to sound like this? This right here is taking out 10.2K and we have a compressor. It's doing a little bit. Mind you, this vocal is like this because it's already been compressed going in through the recording. And unfortunately, that's how I recorded it. So because of that, I didn't want to do too much compression. So I did a parallel processing with a saturate saturation plugin, which is Exciter Ozone 8. And I added all this excitement. Then we went into our multi-band compression to kind of shape things the way we wanted. So we had 100, 1,000. We had a 2:1, 2:1, and threshold is -25 on the 100 to 1K. So we're pulling down a lot of the lower 100 mix. Then we left the 1K up because we're gonna do that here on the second multiband compression. With 1K to 10K, we do 2:1 and do 22 dB, and we're not doing anything with the 1K below because we already did that here, 100 to 1K. Then we're doing 10K upward with 2:1 too, but the threshold is -19. And you see that we're adding a little like a dB just to have more of the signal going through the next chain. And after we did that, we went into the studio rack doing CLA a little bit. We didn't even do nothing on the sub top. We didn't do nothing. Compression, we didn't really do nothing. We're just going through to get the sound of the CLA. And the stereo, we just turned that down all the way to -9.7. That's that. Then we went into 6C, C6, and we're taking out 10K and around 6K. Then after that, we added a little bit of compression to bring out the attack specifically. When you see a settings like this with a attack and a release come down, I mean we're trying to add the attack to the instrument that we're putting this on. So after that, we just turn it down by 10 dB, and that goes into our overall vocal bus. Oh wait, no, that's our vocal bus. Okay, yeah. So we're doing everything right here, not individual. Okay, that's cool. And that's just a de-esser right there. Taking out a bit of 6K. Okay. So this is the hook, and this is like the verse lead. So let's hear that.
I could take it to some places you ain't heard before, and if you prefer first class privacy, I'll give it on the low, cause I love it when you're doing it right. So, baby, I could be the sun, the moon, the star. Think that it'd be cool if I roll through in a benzo. Make sure situation is cool, no window. Take you on the whole show on the low, you know though.
So all that goes into our mix bus chain, which we'll be discussing that in other videos, but this is a vocal video, so we're not going to worry about that. So the effects, I'm adding a hall and a ping pong. So what am I doing on the hall chain? On the hall, I add an EQ. They're on filter at 310K. Goes into a delay, which is 60 milliseconds. Yeah, there's one thing I usually do here is I make sure the delay has a tiny differences like this. So one is 60, another one could be 65, and that will spread the delays this way. I'll make it stereo before it goes into this reverb right here. 3 seconds of decay, 20 milliseconds of pre-delay, and the mix is 100%. And we're pulling out around 1.3K and the mid. We're using like a MX EQ